Hello, BBN. Man, I can't believe it. A Cal versus Pope battle over recruit Tyron Stokes. What will this Kentucky versus Arkansas battle be like? Let's talk about it. But first, subscribe to the channel for more Wildcats news. The recruiting battle for Tyron Stokes, the No. 1 ranked player in the 2026 class, is shaping up to be a fierce and intriguing one, with Kentucky and Arkansas emerging as the main contenders. The story takes on an epic tone when we put the figures involved into perspective. Mark Pope, the coach, looking to make his mark in Lexington, versus John Calipari, the veteran tactician, now leading Arkansas. It's a new rivalry, but one with deep roots in the DNA of college basketball. And by all accounts, Kentucky may have the upper hand. Tyron Stokes, a Louisville native currently attending Notre Dame High School in California, is the kind of player any program craves. He combines size, strength, and technical ability into an almost unmatched package. Ranked as the top overall prospect by Rivals 247 Sports and ESPN, Stokes is not only a modern, dominant wing, but also brings with him a rare competitive instinct for someone so young. He's already racking up scholarship offers from giants like Alabama, Houston, Auburn, Michigan, and UCLA. But it appears the final decision will come down to a choice between two heavyweights, Kentucky and Arkansas. The AAU summer circuit has concluded, but conversations about Stokes' future are just beginning to heat up. Kentucky hosted Stokes for an official visit in June, a strategic move that demonstrates the Wildcats' genuine interest in securing his signature. According to Jamie Shaw of On3, sources close to the recruiting campaign claim Kentucky is staking its claim as a favorite. This perception is reinforced by the fact that Stokes has deep ties to the state of Kentucky, having grown up in Louisville until he was 9 years old. This creates an emotional connection that can't always be measured, but which certainly plays a significant role in any player's decision-making process. On the other hand, Arkansas, under Calipari, is showing that it won't give up without a fight. Cal, known for its ability to attract elite talent, has an unshakable reputation in the recruiting world. He turned Kentucky into an NBA-producing machine during his tenure in Lexington. And now he's applying that same expertise in Fayetteville. The presence of the Cal coach in the race adds an extra level of intensity to the contest, especially since he knows Kentucky's territory well and knows exactly how to attract high-level players. However, there are compelling reasons to bet on Kentucky in this battle. First, Stokes' emotional connection to the Bluegrass State is a powerful factor. Playing for the Kentucky Wildcats would represent not only an opportunity to compete at the highest level, but also a chance to return to their roots and win the hearts of a passionate fan base. Furthermore, Mark Pope's work has been impressive. He has worked tirelessly to build strong relationships with players and their families, presenting a clear development plan that extends beyond the court. Another point in Kentucky's favor is its strategic partnership with Nike, a brand Stokes already has ties to through NIL agreements at the high school level. This commercial alignment could ease his transition to the program and offer tangible benefits that other universities might not match. Additionally, Kentucky's successful track record in preparing players for the next level, something that Cal has helped in the past, is also a key factor. Of course, Arkansas shouldn't be underestimated. The program is experiencing a renaissance, and the idea of being part of something new and exciting may appeal to Stokes. However, when we analyze the emotional, strategic, and logistical elements, it becomes clear that Kentucky has a significant advantage. This matchup between Kentucky and Arkansas represents more than just a battle for an elite recruit. It symbolizes the continued evolution of college basketball. For Mark Pope, securing Stokes' commitment would be a unique milestone. Another scholarship offer that is buzzing at Kentucky is for power forward Clower, a 4-star prospect in the class of 2026 who has been attracting attention after a standout performance at the prestigious Peach Jam. The news, announced by the player himself on social media, reinforces Pope's commitment to building a versatile, dynamic roster ready to compete at the highest level of college basketball. Clower, who plays for IMG Academy, is an athlete with attributes that make him one of the most intriguing names in his class. In the Rivals industry rankings, he ranks as the 12th best power forward and 30th overall, a position that reflects not only his raw talent, but also his potential for growth. At Peach Jam, an event that brings together some of the best young players in the country, Clower shone brightly, averaging 15.3 points per game, shooting 38.5% from the field and 31.3% from three. These numbers, combined with his physical presence and efficient scoring ability, demonstrate why Kentucky, a historic powerhouse, decided to invest in the young forward. The Wildcats' offer isn't an isolated one. Clower, who already has offers from more than a dozen college programs, is on the radar of giants like Alabama, Florida, North Carolina, NC State, and Ohio State, as well as Arkansas, coached by John Calipari, the former Kentucky coach. The fierce competition demonstrates Clower's value on the national stage. But Kentucky's entry into the fray is an indication that the Wildcats are here to win this race. Jamie Shaw's scouting report offers a more detailed glimpse of what Clower can bring to Rupp Arena. Standing at nearly 6'7", the forward is described as a natural scorer with a vertical burst that allows him to finish above the rim, especially in transition. His ability to score with just one or two dribbles, combined with a good release, suggests a player who can become a consistent offensive threat. While his three-point shooting mechanics still need refinement, his wingspan and balance on mid-range shots indicate potential that Pope, known for developing versatile players, can develop. Clower also brings an interesting history off the court. His brother, a former Cornell football player, comes from a family with a strong athletic background, something that could positively impact his competitive mindset. However, the report also highlights areas for improvement, such as his lateral mobility and a tendency to play more upright, which could limit his pressure on the rim in certain situations. Clower's offer is another step in rebuilding Kentucky as a powerhouse that not only competes but also dictates the pace of college basketball. After years of success under different coaches, the program is now entering a new era with Pope, who appears determined to blend the Wildcats' rich tradition with a contemporary approach. The pursuit of players like Clower, who has already demonstrated his ability to shine against the best in the country, signals that Kentucky is focused on building a roster that combines size, skill, and growth potential. The fact that Clower has official visits scheduled to Alabama and Florida, two SEC powerhouses, indicates that the young guard's decision won't be easy. The conference, known for its fierce competition, has become a hotbed of NBA talent, and Kentucky has produced several talented players. The offer from Arkansas, led by Calipari, adds an extra layer of intrigue as the coach knows the Lexington program well. As previously mentioned, as Clower's recruitment progresses, Wildcats fans have reason to be excited. Mark Pope's vision, combined with the talent of young players like Clower, suggests that the future of Kentucky basketball is in good hands. Could this guy be a good addition to the Wildcats? Mark Stoops has been balanced and grateful amid debates over the division of financial resources between the University of Kentucky's two most important programs. The football coach has demonstrated a mature and strategic approach, recognizing the historical importance of basketball while reaffirming his passion for leading the football program. The discussion over the distribution of the $20.5 million generated by the university has brought latent tensions between the two sports to the surface. Although rumors that basketball would receive 45% of this amount were quickly dismissed. It is clear that both programs face significant challenges in sustaining themselves in a scenario where competition for resources and visibility has never been fiercer. For Stoops, however, there is no room for internal rivalries. He prefers to focus on what really matters, a commitment to the development of American football without neglecting the tradition of basketball. In his interview with Unsportsmanlike with Evan, Tate and Michelle, Stoops addressed the topic wisely, highlighting the greatness of the Kentucky basketball program. Listen, basketball, the history of this place is remarkable. Traditionally, damn, we're the best one too, you know? Basketball tradition forever. We need to keep it that way. Everyone knows that. Everyone roots for that, he stated. These words reflect not only respect for basketball's heritage, but also a clear understanding that the success of both programs is intertwined. Football needs investment to grow, but basketball bears the responsibility of keeping Kentucky at the elite level of college sports. This collaborative mindset is essential at a time when the university faces external and internal pressures. The transformation of the athlete compensation model through collectives and the need to attract top-tier talent make financial management even more complex. Stoops adopts an attitude of gratitude, repeatedly emphasizing how much he values the support he received throughout his time at Kentucky. For me, the best job is the one I have, and that's what I mean. I love my job, he declared, reinforcing his commitment to the program. This gratitude is not just rhetoric. It translates into practical actions. After a disappointing season, Stoops has dedicated himself to rebuilding the squad and improving on-field performance. He avoids controversy and remains focused on the daily grind, striving to create a competitive and resilient environment. I didn't like the year we had a year ago. I have a lot of work to do, but we're going to embrace this challenge. We're going to work every day and put on the field a great product that the people of Kentucky will be proud of, said the coach. This determination is shared by his players and the community that supports him, creating an atmosphere of renewed hope for the 2025 season. He recognizes that the football program's success depends on a continued partnership with the university administration. He expresses confidence that Kentucky will continue to provide the necessary resources so the team can compete on equal footing with the best in the SEC. I love the resources I have here, the support I've had here, the fans I've had here. I think that makes it a lot of fun. You feel a great obligation to deliver something to the people who have been so good to you, he stated. This sense of reciprocity is one of the pillars of Stoops' work, who sees community support as an added motivation to overcome obstacles, while the debate over resource sharing continues. Stoops maintains his pragmatic and visionary stance. He understands that the future of Kentucky football depends on a delicate balance between investment and patience. At the same time, he recognizes that the success of basketball is vital to the overall health of the athletics department. Mark Stoops and his football program are prepared to face the challenges with humility and determination in 2025. We expect great football, just like basketball. Share your thoughts.